Yo, what it do was good. Hope everybody's doing well today. We are live. I'm live. You're back. I'm back. Let's get ready to push for some wins today and tonight for the MLB and the NBA. What's good, Fuchi? How are you? Hope you're doing well today. I only had a couple of wins last night, mostly losses, and that's okay. Everybody's doing well today. I keep trying to figure out how to, because I have a literally my channel is my YouTube channel here is based on my betting group with the same name, Bet at Your Own Risk, on social media. I keep trying to live stream at the same time on over there as well as here on YouTube, and it's just not working. I went through all the steps that I had to do to stream, and it's just not working. So I'm gonna keep at it, keep trying. Hopefully I can figure something out. But yeah, Fuji only had have it here. Actually, let me see. I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna just turn it back on, see if it's gonna work. It's probably not. As you see, it says sending data, and then it just it says unable to connect. I don't understand why. I don't know. It keeps trying. A second setup. Well, this is through Restream. Usually I can. That's the thing. Usually I can stream literally on multiple things. So I don't know what's going on here. Hold on. Maybe hold on. Maybe that's why. Now that it just hit me, remove. Hold on. Maybe that's it, because that might be the case. I may have had five. That's probably what it was. 5 instead of 4. But it's all, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's all good. I posted the stream over there, so yeah, it's still not connecting. It's okay. It's not that big of a deal. Like, it's not that big a deal. It's not like I need to post, you know what I mean? Just wanted to kind of link both. It's just not connected at all. Because I have, like I said, I have a couple other groups over there that I stream just for fun reasons, but it's okay. But anyway, let's go on ahead and let's do the recap. Recap yesterday. I only had 2 wins. And one of them was the main per the video from yesterday that I posted on the channel here. I took the Brewers under. That was the main pick, under 3.5. They pretty much scored several runs in a win. So that didn't cash, but my Royals team total under did cash, the other main under 3.5 runs, and that worked out. But my other single bets, William and Wilson, I took them as separate picks and a parlay. They did not get either total base. Carrera didn't get his 2 total bases, and France he had 1 total base, so that didn't cash. So yeah, and then I thought that maybe Vinny would have gotten 2 hits. He only got 1. He had 1 hit, 1 RBI, if I remember correctly. If I did that instead, that would have cashed. So he's still on a roll either way. And then my day 2 2-leg parlay challenge didn't go through because I what did I have? I forgot specifically. But either way, that didn't cash. But Diaz, Yanner, he got 2 total bases. He cashed, and then all my other parlays didn't cash. So that's 2 and 8 total for my single bets. So what can you do? So you said NBA. From 2 days ago, 1-1. What did I get? What did I lose? Well, it's not popping up. I can pull it up on my phone. since Twitter is running kind of slow. 1 victory, 1 loss. Well, actually 2 losses. Because I ended up, remember I added the first half total under. Remember what I said in the stream that day? I said everything's pointing to the under except for this one spot. And what was that one spot per the data? The very first game that the Pacers and Thunder played at Indiana, the total went over. The trend went in that direction. So the total went over. So the trend continued. So maybe possibly tonight, the other trend would be that the second game in Indiana went under for the first half. I don't know if I'm going to play it or not. But yeah, the original trend was that the first game at the Pacers, when my Thunder visited them during the season, it went over. So that one did cash. But Obi Toppin had 6 rebounds and 1 assist. So the over 5.5 RAs, rebounds plus assists, did cash for me. So that was a win. Well, I got total bases. I don't really see anything outside of maybe just one player for a home run currently. And I just did a couple of because Twitter is running kind of slow. See if I can reload it up. I did like what, 2? Was it 2 total bases or 3? I'm about to find out in a second. Cause like I said, Twitter's running. Let me just reopen a new tab. Maybe that will help. Let's see. I actually have a side parlay. As well. But I'm going to look to do maybe 2 more 2-leg parlays each. Maybe. All right, let's see. Okay. So I have 2 total bases currently. So the first one is Ernie Clement. 2 total bases is plus 125 on DraftKings. Last 10 games he's hitting at 1.8 total bases, but he's only gotten 2 total bases 4 times out of the last 10 games. Head to head, he's only averaging 1 total base and only has gotten 2 out of 4 games. Well, 6 games technically, so it's 2 and 4. But his splits are all in the green. Look at that. Away, night, versus left-handed pitching, Fridays, specifically the day. All of that, 271, 288, 400 batting average against left-handed pitching, and specifically Fridays, 276. So maybe he'll go out there and do a back-to-back game because he hasn't had a back-to-back game of 2 total bases. So we'll see what happens today. And then I'm going back to the what with Pete on a single pick, even though I put him in the parlay yesterday. This is plus 120 on DraftKings, 2 total bases. He's literally knocking out the park. Last 10 games, averaging 3 total bases, 6 and 4 over the last 10. Head to head, he's averaging 2 TBs, 4 and 2 to the over in the split. Same thing as Clement. Green, 285 at home, 268 at night, 313 versus right-handed pitching, and then Fridays 270. He's in the green, like even more so to where you could probably more than likely put him down for a home run tonight. Where are we? But at the same time, I still kind of want to look at Tampa Bay, just being honest, because they are in the green, even though they're going up against Bradley here. I mean, excuse me, Holmes. So Pete, he's in the green. Look at this. This dude is. Look, he's at 5 home runs the last 10. 7 and 3 with the total base. Actually, I'm sorry, 6 and 4, right? He's 1 and 1. He's currently 1 and 1 against Bradley out of 9 pitches, which is great. And he has that one hit is a home run at that, even more so. But Bradley pitches well against right-handed batters. So this is the other reason why I decided to go with 2 total base. because it is plus value, but we can look at the hits plus runs if you want to consider still doing something like that. Let me run the DraftKings. It might be better because it's only showing Pinnacle as a source of a plus value for HRR here. Oh snap, I forgot to do, I gotta do that too. I thought I was cool. Like, I usually try to get everything out the way so that way I can just have a much more flowing stream. But let's see what we're gonna do here in a second. Looking at Pete, where's the Mets? Where did they go? I'm on DraftKings. Where they at? Hold on, dog. Oh, there we go. Looking for the wrong symbol. All right, HRR. Pete. So Pete for 2 HRRs is minus 130. So you have that, and then you have a plus 145 for him to get 3 HRRs. It's right here. He has one hit, and that one hit is a home run. So it's right. It's literally right here. The ISO plus 3, like all of that. He smacked that joint. So, and then down here, he's been hitting. Like, he's in the green. He's been hitting against right-handed pitchers. So, like, he's been beasting and feasting lately. I'm also considering doing a player for a double. That was something that I was wanting to look at least one player for a double. Now, originally, what was I looking? Who was it? I think it was for Toronto. I could be wrong. Actually, I think it was Clement. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. So if you want to consider putting Clement down, because this is originally what I was going to go with, but I was like, well, you know what, let me just do the 2 total base instead. His thing is plus 350 on BetMGM. But at the same time, he hasn't had a back-to-back double since the end of May walking into June. So he might, again, per the info, Suarez is struggling against both left-handed and right-handed batters currently. He's a left-handed pitcher, and Clement is doing really well right now. So that was something that I was really considering. And plus, against Suarez's pitch mix, he's mostly in the green, so pretty much, except for one little spot. So that's originally what I was going to go with. I was like, no, I'm going to just stick with the norm. I'll look somewhere else for that one. Oh, is there anybody else? Springer. Oh, that's what. So the other pick. There's a 2-leg parlay that I want to do for pitching. I want to put. Was it Gosman? I think it was you. It was 2 specific pitchers that I wanted to put down for. I forgot because I should have did it earlier when I was looking at the stuff, and I should have just put it in. Was it Cabrera? It's 2.5 plus 125. Ooh, that might mean. See, the plus 125 could either mean that he's gonna go under or he's gonna go over. It's one or the other. I don't think it was y'all two together. It may have been Cabrera and then who's the other? Charlie's pitching today. Oh wow, 4 straight. Is this going to be a reverse back to form for my O's today? Because he's allowed 4 hits in 4 straight games. Let me look at this, dog. Because homie Westberg is back. Yeah, do those straight bets, son. That's what I be talking about. I be trying to encourage everybody, my brothers, everybody. Like, look, like, yes, you can do parlays, but keep the parlays, like, keep those parlay slips 3 minimum, maybe even 2 minimum and 4 max. Like, you can still try to do, like, every so often I'll do like 6 legs, but but if you do like 4 legs, make sure you round robin them joints. Make sure you round robin them. Unless you're feeling really good that you can put them in a straight bet and it, pretty much cashes. But let's see. So because Westbrook came back, he's 2-1 since coming back. He's doing really well against, but he's actually more in the green than anything against the pitch mix though. So right-handed batter. Hold on. Let me see. He's in the green with the slug and the ISO, which the ISO is really good. So I might do Westbrook for 2 total bases. Let's see. June, he's good. But he's 0-11 on Fridays. Maybe that can change. Maybe. He's averaging 2.6 TBs the last 10 games, 6-4. But in head-to-head, though, he's only 2 for 6. And that was last year, like basically towards the end of the season last year when he got 2 or more. Let me look up. Let me see. Because again, we got Westbrook back. Cowser back, but he's falling back down. I'm just kind of trying to see if I want to do like a small little slip for my O's tonight. Let's see. Charlie. He's at back-to-back games hit wise, but he's still not allowing too many runs though. But he's going against a really good hitting Angels squad here. Adele came through. Look at this. 6 home runs in the last 10 games, son. This is wild. Actually doing really well on Fridays. Let me see. Okay, I might come back to that game. Come back here. Let me look at Tampa here. So I might be going with Brandon. And I might do hits plus runs with him. Even though he's 1 for 6 against Clay. What is he doing? He had a double couple of games ago. He was, dude, it was every other game basically he was getting a double. He had the back-to-back here. This is where that's right, this is where I put the I remember I put the no, I put it here. It was on the 4th because he was getting a double every other game. So this is the 5, man. plus 550, which means he might not get it. But let me, let's see. Oh, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go right on ahead. I'm gonna put that in. It's literally just above the plus 100. It's plus 105. I'm gonna put that in. Again, per what he does. I'm gonna take the chance. And I'm gonna hope for the best, son. Hope for the best. That's fun. All right. Reading the responses to my social media real quick. I posted something, and I knew Cass was going to say, "Oh, I will get rid of this, that, blah blah blah," and that's okay. They're allowed to enjoy other stuff that I don't. Let's see. Where we at? Tampa Bay. So I'm gonna take this chance. I'm gonna put Brandon down for this. It's plus 105. Bet MGM. Locked it in. Let's see what Brandon does tonight. Because we only have that one early game at 220 or 225, whichever. See anything else? He's been struggling to get. He's same thing with Pete. It's 100% against Clay, but no home run though. Oh, he's in the green too. What's his plus 160 FanDuel? What is his, what you call it? Plus 110. Same thing as Brandon, struggling. They've been struggling. Maybe the whole team is struggling on Fridays. He's got 321 against righties though. Let me look at coming there. Is it the same thing on Fridays? Is it just specifically Fridays? Yeah. Everybody's average on Fridays is down. It's in the red as far as their batting average. Oh, he's in the red as far as his average in general. Plus, he really hasn't been able to find anything in the last 5 games. Only one game he had a total base, and that was on the 8th. But he's 11-9 the last 20 games. So I'm probably gonna not put him down. So So I ended up redoing a parlay. I put Pete down. I put him down for 2 total base, and then I put Soto down for 1 hit. I should have redid my pick from yesterday with the challenge, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna just restart it and do it 2 different players. But I was like, well, they did it yesterday, maybe they'll do it again today. Just trust Soto to go out here and get this 5th straight hit tonight. Even though he's 0 for 6, I'm taking a chance. Because Nemo Same thing, he's 0 for 3, but it's more lower as far as getting a as far as getting a hit in general. It's just his what you call it, his against that pitch misses more in the red. So I just said I'll go with Soto to get the hit, and then Pete to get the 2 total base. We'll do that. I guess I'm gonna do a different one. All right, supposed to be the game of the night due to the history, the squads. So the question becomes: is this gonna go over the total? Let me run over the There's a total 8.5. Funny enough, the under is hit back to back, but that was specifically when it's pertaining to the Red Sox versus Tampa Bay. But when they played against each other in the series prior, which literally was not that long ago, it was the 8th, 7th, and 6th, the over hit. Look at them. Look at that. 15, 17, 18. So here's the thing: when Crochet is in, and that's the thing, I took the under on something. I think I took the under in this game, and it went over, like way over. And I was like, dang. Oh, bro. That was pretty much the same game. So the question becomes: is it going to be reverse? Is it going to stick with the 3 straight games? Because I'm guessing this is another 3 straight series. This time it's at Boston. Is it going to go over this total 3 straight games? Because like I said, I really kind of want to take the over. At least just do that. That would be the simplest pick, and see what happens from there. So the over has been hitting too. This is, yeah, I'm gonna take the over, especially since this is over on Caesars. This is gonna be a simple pick I can put in real quick. That way, because I'm always looking for a team pick, and that's why I'm thinking about also too doing a parlay, probably like a two leg parlay for 2 specific teams to go over their total runs tonight. I'm gonna take this over, son. Because like I said, it might reverse. All the games might go under because it switched to the other side. But who knows for sure? We'll just have to wait and see. Again, the hope is because it's the Yankees versus Red Sox, the over sticks. These guys go out there and get some runs and stuff. So we'll see. All right, so that's locked in. All right, let me because speaking of which, because since I'm here on Outlier, let me it was Detroit and so it was Detroit. They're 50-50 last 10, but they're 3-2 last 5. And that's interesting. They're averaging 3 runs in the last 5. Head to head, though, that's the thing. That's why I looked at this. I was like, well, head to head, they're scoring runs against Cincinnati. Even though that was last July. But we're almost on a year to the month with them playing against Cincinnati. So they're going against a pitcher that he's allowed all these hits and sort of kind of allowed some runs. So, but he's at least allowed some hits. So that's why I'm thinking about putting them down for total runs and then parlaying it with another team. It was the Braves. Who's the Braves? It's the pitcher they're going. Braves going against here. Marquez. He's allowing hits. Not that many runs, but at least it's only 2 and 3 are allowing 4 more runs. Last 5, but he's allowing hits though. So that's the other thing I was thinking about, parlaying him with somebody else. Yeah, same thing. So that's what I'm gonna probably just do that. I'm gonna just do that. Run over to BetMGM and parlay this here. So total Tigers 3.5, and then Braves total. Okay, so it actually dipped up. It's saying minus 175 here. Well, let me actually let me check. Let me see something. I'm back on Caesars. Maybe I can get a little bit of a better. Yeah, maybe I can get a little bit of a better. So I got minus 154 for Detroit on Caesars, and then I add the and then I add Atlanta. Plus 159. But let me just double check. It's the same thing. Whether it's BetMGM or Caesars, it's the same. It's the same line. Plus 159. I guess I'll do BetMGM. Because I actually have extra funds over there anyway. Alright, locked it in. Tigers and Braves over their total runs. Let's see what happens. Captain. Alright. Do I want to put Acuna down for... See, they got him going for 2.5. Let me look at BetMGM. I mean, not a BetMGM. Why did it log me out? Come on, DraftKings, don't be on the cheese, son. So, ooh, okay. No wonder it's 2.5. Because if you try to take Acuna Jr. for 2 HRRs, it's minus 230. So it's pretty much betting for him to get 3 at a minus 115 on DraftKings. Do I have to create a Pinnacle account, dog? I haven't. Oh, I can't use it. Yeah, Hard Rock I can't use. Pinnacle I can't use. So it's all good. It's cool like cool it. Too cool for school. I can use Novik though. It's not that big of a deal. Look at this. Well, that's something. Hold on. That was a minus 1. So then, what would Acuna's 2 total bases be? 140. It's actually not bad. That's more on the cusp of him getting pretty much stating that he should go out there and get these 2 total bases. But I would probably parlay him with, more likely take it on a straight bet, but then parlay it with something else. Colorado, they be hitting. No, I recently took them on a parlay. Actually it was last night. Missed out on one. Hillard didn't come through. Everybody else got their stuff. Something was telling me to put Doyle down and I didn't, and he went out there and got a hit. He got the I think it was the hit. Let me double check my stuff. Yeah. Someone told me to put Doyle down. I had to put Doyle down because I had Moniak to get a hit. He had 2, which I'm upset about. Beck to get 2 total bases. He got the 2, and then Estrada to get 2 total bases. He had 3. So if I would have just did Moniak for 2 hits, Beck for 2 total bases, and Estrada for 2, that would have cashed. Or like I said, originally I was going to put Doyle down and I didn't. And I went with Hillard instead because his value was a little lower as far as a hit goes. So kind of have a feeling he's going to go out there and actually get the hit that I needed yesterday for today, even though he's on a 3-game stretch of not getting a hit. I'm wondering if I should just go back to the well and put all this back on there. Look at this Goodman. It's actually in the green. Oh, look at that. Look how beautiful that is. He has a home run against Bryce. Man, he's in the green. He actually might get 2 total bases or more, 2 hits. He's had some doubles. Let me see. Okay, so his most doubles are at night. He has 11 doubles at night. He has 5 this month. 5 on Fridays. He has 10 doubles against right-handed pitchers. I think I found my double player for the night. What's his +4? Oh, there goes my answer. I'm gonna just put it in. I'm already on the game. Oh, it dropped down. And it's the number that I see all the time. 333. Well, I'm gonna put it in. I'll do. Yeah. I'm locking this in, son. I'm gonna log it in. I put it in. I actually just put the value in the return because, like I said, it was 460. 46 is my favorite number, so it's in the number. So, but like I said, here, there on BetMGM, it's 333 per the value. So I said, screw it, put that in because, like I keep mentioning, I always see 222, 333, 444, 555, 111. I see those numbers like almost every day. So lock that in. Give me that. Let me post that on Twitter. That way, that's just one of the picks. So I saw something about Suarez. So you definitely are on the right track for with Suarez for 5. Okay, nice. Nice nails. Just gotta get to the game here. He's got Webb on outs. Under. Okay. Cool like Kool-Aid. Too cool for scoop. Alright, let's post this now. So he is... Okay. Under. Shows out. Okay. Word. Definitely hope all that hit for you. Hope he sweep the board tonight, Fucci. Let's push for a sweep tonight. All right. Let's see. Good. One. Yeah. Oops. Last 10, he's averaging 0.5 double. Which is on the nose. 4 and 6 the last 10. But he's under that. And then head to head though he only has 1. So I think gonna guess he's averaging 0.1. Yeah. 0.1 double. Are you going with Gunner? Nice. It's 1 for 8. splits was what again? What was your split, sir? So it's all in the green. We can look at that stuff in a second. Let me just get this. All right. Versus righty. And Fridays. Alright, so oops, let me do that. So he has a 306 beat batting average. Green. Night 329. Green. Versus right-handed batters. Green 303. And specifically on Fridays, 297. Green, son. All right. You know what? Let me I just had a play of the day thing. Play of the day. What was it? France. Two TB did not cash. So this will be Goodman will be my play of the day. Instead, I found my play of the day. I'll do that. Just make sure that yeah, it was France. Because it wasn't Carrera or anybody, it was France. Make sure I was putting the right one. All right. Play of the day. Let's hope for the best. I was thinking about going to the movies today, but I changed my mind. I might go on Wednesday. My day off next week or the weekend. Okay. All right. Let's see. Oh, whoa! Look at that! I didn't I just mention? Didn't I say 555? It's right here. Say that. See it every day. See these numbers every day. He's only had 1 home run the last 20 games. That's wild, son. 3.33 batting average. 1 hit, no home runs, nothing. That's what's up. Cats is cash. Triples are so much harder to get than doubles for. This is RBI. He's getting RBIs. Plus 120. It's the same thing. So I'm guessing he's a 2.5 for total bases. Oh, it's a minus 130 on DraftKings, and then for 2 total bases, and then plus 150 for 3. HRR is minus 200, but minus 105 for him to get 3 HRRs tonight. Tenth and 11. I was just looking at what he was doing against the changeup. Because against the fastball, I can do that. So 1-0, 2-0, 2-1, 3-1. So 3-2 the last 5. 4-2, 4-3, 5-3. So last 10, he's 5 and or 6 and 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 and 3, 4. Oh, 6 and 4. Wait, I'm reading that wrong. Either way, he's been hitting the fastball. Again, technically 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean? So he's actually he's 3-2 the last 5. So he's been hitting the fastball. That's what he's been doing. So I don't know if I want to put him down, because I'm kind of considering doing an RBI for the first time today. They don't have it. Hold on. Let me double look at this real quick. Okay, so they don't have Texas doesn't have a pitcher yet. And these boys came out there and hit the ball yesterday. Did not see that happening. Like, at all. That was some wild stuff that they did yesterday. Because they have not been able to find any type of rhythm or anything for this squad. Oh, he's got a home run against Berger has a home run against him. Okay, turn my fan towards me. It's getting hot in my room. It's 2 and 4. He's been sort of in the green, right? But he's in the red at night. Home games, Fridays. That seems to me like he's more of a every other game. Type of a hitter. That's the thing that I've been meaning to do. I've been meaning to look at the bottom 4 or 5, because mostly everybody, which includes myself, I don't exclude myself from this group of bettors. Most of us are always picking the first 5, but those bottom 4 or 5 are still going out there and hitting. Like it's like every day there's somebody on the bottom, past the middle, or even hitting a home run at like plus 700, plus 1,000, plus 1,300. So with that, it's like they're even hitting total bases at a specific click at plus 165 on DraftKings for him to get 2 total bases. He's been smacking 4 straight games. He's a lefty. Oh, interesting. He only has 1 hit on a Friday. He's had a couple doubles. There's only 2 where this was recent. Nice. Definitely hope those parlays hit for you all day. Yeah, definitely. But I would encourage you, if say you were to win like 60 grand or even 100 grand and you have a job, don't quit your job. Because even if say you were to win 80 grand in one ticket, you don't want to just automatically, I'm gonna just stop working. You kind of want to keep at it, because then you may you just might turn around and start hitting 10 grand consistently within 4 months, 5 months, if you keep at it. Like hitting 10 grand once a month for like 4 or 5 months in a row, and you continue to push for those type of tickets, and then you start, maybe it slows down, it goes from 10 grand to 5 grand, and you at least consistently, as long as you consistently do that, then a couple years down the road, you've stacked up a lot of that money, and then you can consider retiring or whatever, and making this kind of be like your full-time thing. Because I know a couple people personally who decided to quit their job after winning the I think it was like 40, 50 grand in like a week or something. They were like, oh, I'm quitting it. I'm like, dude, don't do that. Like, it's not like you won 300, 400K within a couple of months. It's the first time doing parlays. Nice. Parlays can be fun, but I like I said, I always encourage cats when they're doing parlays, do add max 4, round robin them things, because again you still put down the money. You probably have to put down a little bit extra, like if you're putting down $10 on a straight bet and say it will get you back 1,000, but if you round robin it, you still put in the same amount, $10, it will probably get you back like 400 or 500 for you to get, say, the actual 1,000 back that you were originally gonna look to get off of the straight bet, but you're doing a round robin. Then you would just have to put down, instead of $10, you may have to put $20 to $25 down to, say, get that $1,000 back. And if it does hit, then it hits. But again, if 2 out of the 4 hit, at least per the round robin, you're still gonna get back maybe 400 something bucks or something like that off of a round robin. It's just more of a safer thing. It's just something that I had to learn and experience, where I was still winning on some round robin stuff. So 2 leg parlays, 2 or 4, nice. Yeah. So my focal point is going to be looking to do 2 leg parlays, like do those consistently every day, and just stack the wins onto the next, just to kind of build a small little bankroll, maybe like a couple or a few type of thing. Because I would love, I would love to, do a 7-day challenge and turn $10 into 1,000 or whatever, and just be like, okay, I was able to do that. I haven't been able to do that yet. The most that I've gotten to, I think, was day 3. I think maybe day 4, but that's as far as I've gotten. Okay, Fetty's pitching, Peralta's pitching. Is this game going under today? Oh shoot! It just hit me. I need to get my own little report out to my betting group on Discord. I was supposed to put this out at least a couple of hours ago. And I forgot. Well, almost forgot. Oh, it knocked me out. Nice. One of my boys, one of my brothers, he does trading. What's going on with this thing? Let me see. So you're not patient. I feel you. Yeah, that's what humans will do. They're like, oh, I either made X amount of money or I see the money and like, let me, you put in and you're like, okay, I can make this, but I can maybe add one or two extra things and I can make extra. Granted, it does happen, but yeah, man. What do you have? Oh wow. Yeah, that will do that too. I don't like that. And then once you start winning, they'll start limiting you too. I don't like that. Hmm. So the Cardinals are 2-3 the last 5 games, scoring runs, getting 4. It's a minus 120. Oh, it looks like Jackson no longer allows me to get the classic sheets. Dang it. I'm just gonna have to switch it up. Maybe I do the hits under 5. Is it one for? Excuse me. No, he's 0-3 though against. Unless I just do the just do the Cardinals team total under. Just looking at some things. this. I still got some time to consider doing that. Actually, hold on. Before I do that, let me just look at some stuff for the players here. Now, the real question is, do I want to re-go back with the Contreras pick that I had last night for the fellas, because they did not get the total bases. He didn't get the total base. You had one, I think. Yeah. But see, you're doing really well against Freddie. You have 2 home runs. And you're doing good. This is right. I might just do that as a little side, little pick for myself. They're both in the green. So much do that, dog. I say screw it. Because what I do want to do too is like take a player, be like, all right, I'm gonna just bet on this player for 5-6 days in a row to do one specific thing, like a Vinny. Vinny was handling business, right? Let's see. Go back to. Okay, there. Oh no, here. Yeah, Vinny at least he's been getting a hit every day. So if you had just been betting on him to just get a hit, you started out with maybe like $50, you took the win, put it here, you just kept going, you'd be sitting on probably more than likely the last 10 games, definitely over $1,000 right now. Like you literally turn $50 into $1,000 or more, probably $2,000, all the way up to this point, because he is currently he's on an 11-game hitting streak. Let's look at 12-game. Sorry, excuse me, 12-game hitting streak. Hold on, let me see. Seattle doesn't have a yeah, they do. It's Castillo. Castillo's pitching tonight. Interesting. The last year they got 4 more runs. All right. Oops. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, your boy ain't on it. Okay, he's in the red. 300. He has 6 hits against him though. He has 3 home runs against him though. Question is Ramirez's streak ending today? That's the question at hand. Just something to ponder, something to think about. We shall see. Oh, it's cold again. Well, Webb is fairly okay. That's why I love Outlier, because they give a little bit extra info. I'm pretty much trying to see if I'm gonna do a 2 or 3 leg parlay for a hit, for 1 hit. So it looks like I'm gonna put Carroll down. Green across the board. Julio. Hmm. Sort of kind of hitting the ball. Hmm. Oh, he got a triple against the cutter for it. That was a couple days ago. Nice. So let me see. Like I said, I'll go with Carroll. That's minus 130 to get a hit. And Merle, it's probably going to be like sheesh. That's minus 165. So look at you. 3 straight games of 2 hits or more. He's actually in the green against Paul. way back at the beginning of May. He had a home run off of Paul. That was a back-to-back, actually. That's when he was hitting, too. Look at that. Double, triple, home run. He had 4 straight games where he was just on. Actually, no, it's 3. No. 2. So same game, then yeah. But today might be a day where Paul goes off, shuts him down. Might not score any runs. I don't know. Even Swanson's doing well. So unless I oh, okay. This will pretty much be the last pick because it's over an hour and a half. Yeah. Man, 3 straight games at 2 hits or more. Nice. Nice. hasn't had to hit in so long. Not consistent last 5. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, give me one moment. Go over NBA picks real quick. I'm gonna get ready to call it. These are my 2 lock picks for today. Because I accidentally put it in wrong. So first lock pick, Aaron Wiggins, +1+ assist, -145 over on DraftKings. Last 10 games is averaging just shy of 2, 1.4. He's hit this mark 8 out of the last 10 games. Great positive spot. And against the Pacers is actually 4-1. Averaging 1 assist over the last 5 meetings. But the Pacers defense against the position, they're allowing 4.2 assists, but they're actually, I put it in wrong. I typed it down in here. They're actually 4-1 the last 5 games. Actually, no, I had it right. I apologize. I had it right the first time. I don't know why I thought of it. But yeah, they're actually allowing the power forward to actually get the 2. Let me relook at that. Because again, he's well per the position, they're shutting it down. But against against Aaron himself, they haven't been able to shut him down, specifically in passing the ball. What am I doing inside here? So I did have it right. Again, per the position, they're shutting down. But yeah, technically, last 10 games alone, they're 7-3 against the position. So, sorry, I'm in the wrong position. There we go. Yeah, so they're 1-4. They only allow one big man to get 1 or more assists against them, and that was OG in the last series. So yeah. So I was right. All right. And then CJ McConnell, 5.5 rebounds plus assists. So this is fourth straight game in the series, I decided to go back to the well with rebounds plus assists. I think I'm 2-1. I think currently when it's pertaining to taking a player prop for rebounds plus assists. So as you see here, it's minus 145 on FanDuel. Last 10 games is averaging 6.2 RAs, 7-3 to the over. Against my Thunder, he's actually 4-3 to the over, averaging 7 RAs. My Thunder defense actually allows 15 RAs to the position. But last 10 games, we've only allowed 3 players to go over their RAs. So we're 7-3 to that. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the other thing. Like oh, well, sorry. Because I forgot. FanDuel decided to bump the line up one, but this is the actual line where I got it originally before it moved up one. So yeah, there's that. And like I said, they're like us. And I guess I read it wrong. So we're 6-4. I mean, oh wait, I did read it wrong. What was I looking at when I looked at this? Is it this? Yeah, I was looking at something else. Maybe I just read it wrong. So we are 6-4. Or oh no, sorry, 5-3. No, 5-4 to hold it. But still, it's still in the positive for us shutting them down. But CJ in the series is 2-1 to getting it. So I feel like he's gonna get it again tonight because it's game 4. They're at home, so we'll see what happens to that. I don't think. Oh, but I did as an extra bet. Probably gonna post it on Twitter. I ended up taking the Pacers at the spread, to cover the number, +6 DraftKings minus 110. When you look at the last 10 games, 6-3 and 1 to cover in the last 10 games. Actually, no. They're 7-3. I don't know why it's saying the blank, because they did cover the number in the last game. Why they saying that they did not? That's strange. While my Thunder, just ATS in general, 5-4-1, or 5-5 cover the number. But per the actual number itself, we're sitting at 5.5 right now. Pacers would cover this number 70%, 7-3, while we're covering the number 5-5 as well. So, but that's that. So the question becomes tonight, is this under hitting tonight? So again, pretty information. Like I mentioned, first game, it went over. But the second game, it went under. So this is game 2. This is the second game. Again, per the actual information, it's 50-50%. The Pacers are sort of kind of on a trend when they're at home. They, for the most part, 90+% of the time, the game, the prior game that was played goes over, the following game goes under. Again, that's like 90% per the information. It's up to you if you want to take this information, because like I said, the first game, the very first meeting, it went under, and then the second game, it went over. So same thing with the Pacers at home. For the most part, 90+%, the under hits in the following game. That from the prior game, because the prior game went over. So I'm personally gonna probably put this in as a small little bet. It's -105 over on BetMGM. I might as well just do it now because I'm thinking about it. This will be my last pick for the stream, and I'm done for now. I'll do it. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. Once again, it's -114, just like the last time. But this time, maybe the trend will stick. Maybe we'll go under tonight. We'll see what happens, because the Pacers scored 40 points in the second quarter. And my Thunder ended up scoring, because I believe that's the reason why it went over the way that it did in game 3, was simply because the Pacers had scored 40 points. And granted, originally my Thunder scored 32 in the first, so that also played a key role in, because we scored 60. We scored 60 points in the first half, and so did the Pacers. But again, they scored 40 points. But they scored 64 in total. So I kind of believe that that this is going to go under in this second game. So we will see. And we can even look at the Thunder as far as away. So sort of, kind of, because again, per the info, only one game it didn't go under, and that was against my Grizzlies, my Memphis Grizzlies, my other favorite team in the NBA. But outside of that, the second game, let's see. So the second game actually went over. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But, all right, I'm out. Thanks for hanging, Fucci, as always. I work tomorrow, so it just depends on tomorrow how I'm feeling. I may or may not stream, but I'll probably still try to stream this weekend. We'll see. But I'm out. I'll holler at y'all later. Stay safe, stay humble. Let's hope to get some wins today and tonight. You're welcome. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.